Hi guys, welcome back to the Totally Magic channel. If you can, hit that like button, the thumbs up, the share. We really do appreciate it being such a small channel here at YouTube. On with the magic. Today's trick is an impromptu one. You can borrow a deck of cards. The trick's called Choice. Now, if you'd like to take those cards and shuffle them, now the spectator can shuffle these as much as they like. Happy with that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a choice before we start. It's going to be a premonition. And as I go through the cards, so I'm going to make a choice. There is my choice there. Now, if you can take the cards back, the spectator picks up the cards and you tell them to take their shuffled cards and deal them into a pile on the table. But in any order, you don't have to take them from the top, and also you don't have to take one card at a time. Take 2, 3, 4, and it doesn't matter because they shuffled the cards. So they can take cards from anywhere in the pack. We'll eliminate these. Your choice. Here we've got your choice of cards. I want you to take those and deal them into 2 piles. Now they may not be even because we don't know how many cards you've taken, but just deal them out into 2 piles. Okay, 2 packets of cards. I want you now to pick up any one of those. It's your choice. Remember, you're making all the choices. This one here, I want you to deal down a few cards. Happy there. Eliminate that card that you got left. Now let's just see, how many cards did you deal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, if you can deal 7 cards here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get rid of the other cards. By your choice alone, you've arrived at a small packet of cards. You shuffled the cards, you cut the cards, you dealt the cards, you even picked the cards we're using. But we've arrived at a number of cards. Now, we're going to remove a couple of these from the middle. Now, we don't know how many you would have ended up with. You could have had 20, 18, 15, odd amount, we don't know. But we're going to take the middle one. So if we eliminate the cards one by one until we're left with just 2 cards. And we're left with just those 2. Is that fair? The other cards we can get rid of. Now these 2 cards are going to decide my choice. If I just mix these up, the first card we view is going to determine either the suit or the card value. Now it's your choice. It's going to be the suit. Okay, so the first card is a heart. So that is going to be your choice of suit, the heart. Now let's see what value you arrived at. A queen. So if we put these together, that's the Queen of Hearts. That is your choice. If you had had it the other way round, we could have ended up with the 5 of spades, but you went for the Queen of Hearts. We couldn't have known what choices you would make, surely. But remember my choice, right at the beginning, from your shuffled deck. The amazing thing is, I just happened to have made the right choice, the Queen of Hearts. Practice and enjoy. Well, I hope you enjoyed this trick. I know it's a basic, simple trick, but you know me, for regular viewers of the channel will know I love simple and easy to do tricks. Now this one is as easy as they come, but I think it looks really impressive because the cards are in the spectator's hand all the time. They make all the choices throughout. Now, You can borrow the cards. They don't even have to be a full deck. You know what it's like whenever you go around to a friend's house and they grab a deck of cards out of their kitchen drawer. They've had it for 20 years and it's all grubby and it's normally missing cards. So this is ideal to do impromptu. You give the cards to the spectator to shuffle and they really do shuffle up the cards. Now at this point, your premonition card, you've got no idea what it's going to be. Not until you take the cards from them and say you're going to make a premonition. Now this is what I'm doing. Let me just lay these out here. What I'm doing is I'm looking here at the top two cards. Now in my case, it's the 10 of hearts and the 8 of spades. Now my prediction is going to be one of those, suit and value. So if I said the 8 of hearts, okay, so the value is 8 and the suit is hearts, so the 8 of hearts. So what I do is I look for that particular card. There it is there, the 8 of hearts. And that will be my choice. In fact, I'll leave it there, but it'll be face down. That's all you need. You need to look at the top two cards and that will equate to your predicted card. It's that simple. Everything else you saw on the routine, if you follow along, it works. There's just one thing I need to point out as we go. So there at the top, a 10 and an 8. And this is why I said until you get the cards back, you've got no idea what your premonition's going to be. So with that in mind, they take the cards back that they shuffled. You then say, can you deal some cards down? Now, as they start to deal, the important thing here is you just need to get the top two cards dealt. That's it. What happens after that, you couldn't care less. So as soon as he starts to deal, you say, whoa, whoa, hang on. You don't have to take them from the top, take them from the middle. You shuffled them and you don't have to take one card at a time. Take a few, take a bunch of cards, 2, 3, from the top, middle or bottom. They can take any number of cards. That enhances the effect. They've made a choice. You eliminate the other cards. I find if they deal less than half, it just makes the trick go quicker. You know what it's like, guys. If you have too many cards, it takes your spectator ages to deal them out. So that's about right. There's about a third of the pack there. Once he's done that, you say take the cards and deal them out into two piles. They do that. Now what's going to happen at this point is our two cards are going to be on the top of each packet. Okay, so now you say to them, can you take either one of those? You make the choice. So if they pick this one up and you say just deal a few cards down out of that packet. Now as they deal down, let's say they dealt 4 cards. You say eliminate these. Now what I need to do is to reverse the order of that. So this gives me an opportunity to say, let's just see how many you dealt. Now I know how many you dealt, but I'm going to just confirm it. I say you dealt 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, deal 4 cards from this one as well. They deal 1, 2, 3, 4. Eliminate those. Now the situation is, one of our cards is now on the top here because we reversed the order. The other one is at the bottom here. So what I'm going to do is to get these put on top. So I just grab these and say, let's put these together. We've now got the 2 cards that we want them to have in the middle. You can spread the cards. And once you've spread the cards, we can now say, we're going to take the 2 centre cards. And we didn't know what 2 centre cards you would have because it could have been 18 cards, 15 cards, 9 cards. We don't know. So let's just eliminate cards until we come to the 2 centre cards and say, is that fair? That is your choice. Remember, the name of this trick is called choice. So it's worth keep mentioning that word. Your choice, 2 cards. You eliminate these. Now this is what I do. As I grab these, I sneak a peek at the cards. All I need to know is where they are. Why? Because I like to add this next bit. You don't have to do this. You could end the trick here. You could turn it over and say, this is the suit, this is the value. What I like to do is to pick them up, have a glimpse. I can see that the 10's on top, and I say, look, I'm just going to mix these up. Okay, I know that the 10's at the bottom, and I word it like this. I say the first card we view is going to represent either the suit or the value of my choice, and say to them, what do you want it to be? Now if they said the suit, I turn both cards over, because the first card we view is the heart. If they said the value, I just turn this over and say, so that is going to be the value. Can you see the way we play this? Either way it works, but it gives that extra little bit of mystery to it. So you want the value, it's an 8, and let's take a look at the suit. A heart, so the 8 of hearts. Now I could at this point mention the fact that if they had chosen it the other way, we would have had the 10 of spades. So they really do feel that they've had choices throughout. That's your choice. Remember my choice? I made the right choice, the 8 of hearts. I think it's a great little trick. I know it's nothing to write home about, but it's quick, simple, and there's not much you really need to do throughout it. I hope you enjoyed that impromptu card trick. Let us know in the comments below, and till next time, have fun.